Classes in session yet again. Welcome to another edition of the He's Hoopcast. I said edition. That's alright. We gonna thug it like that. Welcome to another edition of the He's Hoopcast, powered by AnimalHeezy.com. I suggest that you take your ass on over to AnimalHeezy.com at your earliest convenience and invite yourself to the world of betterness. And at this time, like I always do, I want to say, fly high, my nigga Kahuna, long live my nigga Ray Ju Goku, forever and ever, my nigga. But, man, real quick, I think I want to get into this Thunder at Rockets game from a couple nights ago. It's 2 days old, and in basketball time, with an 82 game season, and especially in this social media era where time moves extremely fast, and by the time you have something happen one day, in 2 more days, so much could have happened to make that irrelevant. But I think it's on me. I think it's on us as members of the social media community to slow it down for ourselves and take our time sometimes and stop just, rushing and scarfing and wolfing all the content down until we have indigestion of the mind. Either that, or I'm just bullshitting trying to rationalize why it took me so long to do one for a game 2 days ago. But a game that was interesting nonetheless, and some shit that I want to talk about. It's my motherfucking podcast. I want to talk about it. And I want to talk about it late. And I don't work for ESPN. I work for AnimalHeezy.com, and we gonna be late to damn near everything. So what's happening? But I don't know if you listen to this pod, if this is the first time you've heard this, but I already went on record, put it on wax, saying that I feel like the Houston Rockets will go at least Western Conference Finals. I kind of think they'll be in the finals. That's my bolder prediction, but I think it's going to be at least Western Conference Finals with this red hot Rockets team. Pun sort of intended. And maybe them playing the Thunder, maybe I shouldn't use that as my eye test for thinking that they will do it, because OKC is a pretty good team against pedestrian teams. It's a pretty good team against bad teams, and a pretty bad team against good teams. So, guess it all balances out to a OKC team. Nigga. But, yeah, they did kind of display their maximum firepower and shit against the Thunder. Speaking of on the Rockets, of course, and it was crazy. It got hard to watch, even with the rigging, the noticeable rigging. Like, that's the shit about the NBA. If I could get a little bit off the rails for a second, real quick. The rigging gets more and more noticeable. Now, as a fan, am I going to stop watching? No. Am I going to stop giving you Heezy Hoopcast? No. Oh my God, I forgot to turn fucking Do Not Disturb on my phone, motherfucker. So, I saw the refs keep this damn game close. Like, Houston was smoking they boots like 20 point deficits at a time, and somehow OKC kept inching back within 9 and shit, man. No, not against that Rockets team. I don't think that shit was natural. Even if you want to pretend it was natural, not the way Lou Williams came out that bitch shooting, nigga. That nigga was 9 for 9 before he missed a shot, including like 6 threes. I don't have the stats in front of me or nothing, but I watched the game. Hell, James Harden doing James Harden things. Goddamn, hit the buzzer beater in the third quarter on some rookie nigga to end the third quarter with 118 points And OKC plays defense. Like, I ain't saying they just an extraordinary defensive team, but they do play defense. And they couldn't do shit with them through 3 quarters. So I don't even know how the fucking Rockets got 118 through 3 quarters, and somehow in the fourth quarter the game is within 9 and shit, nigga. Fuck all that dumb shit. But the way Lou Williams went off, the way James Harden went off, the way Trevor Ariza went off, the way Eric Gordon went off, like, and they still got Lil Sam Decker, and they still got Ryan Anderson, who's gonna come back from injury. Like, this is the squad. I think and I do make bold predictions, but I don't make them Skip Bayless style just for the sake of being bold. Like, I do believe what I'm saying when I make these bold predictions, and allegedly Skip Bayless believes the shit he says too, but that's neither here nor there. But I think this Rockets team is a slightly better team than the Warriors, especially a Durant-less Warriors. But even with Durant, I think they could be neck and neck, and any given time the slight edge could go to Houston. And I've already said on the Heezy Hoopcast how I feel like the Rockets will give the Spurs fits and make them uncomfortable, make them, kind of have to play out of style. So, and also as far as like, because I mean the general yardstick we use to compare shit to is the Warriors and the Cavs. And with the Warriors, I definitely think the Rockets have better big men. Like, Golden State definitely has serviceable big men. David West is still, still pretty good. Zaza JaVale has found his role and can play off everybody else and shit. But man, the way Clint Capella catching lobs and going full Tasmanian devil about the shit, nah, nigga. Like, yo, big men ain't jacked up like that. Like, Nene, it looks like one of the people who wrote the North Star with Frederick Douglass and shit. That nigga looks old, but that nigga still be jacked up out there, still be turned up, and it's still a beast. You know what I'm saying? Between Capella and Nene, like, I think they got that edge on Golden State, and the way to attack Golden State is from the inside anyway. So I definitely, the Rockets feeling theyself. I definitely think they feeling theyself. I definitely think they got, a swagger that people is kind of sleeping on. I mean, if you pay close enough attention to basketball, you haven't missed it. But if you are more of a casual fan, and all you really know is Warriors, Cavs, maybe Spurs, maybe something here or there, like, you might be surprised at how swagger filled this Rockets team is. But hey, I liked what I saw a couple nights ago, and I can't wait to watch the Rockets in the playoffs and shit. I didn't even really say very much about the OK City Thunder, but why? I mean, the only thing left I got was James Harden took a charge and it didn't get called, and that was like part of the rigorous shit, the rigor shit going on. But I think it also might have had something to do with him actually playing defense, planting himself into a defensive stance, and nobody knows what that looks like. So when they saw it, they didn't know to call it, because nobody knows what James Harden looks like playing defense. That's just my theory, my hypothesis. But yeah, so that's my little quick thing, man. Thunder at Rockets, See y'all on the next one. This is session 13, ironically mostly about number 13 and his team. So shit, nigga, drop this shit and head over to animalheezy.com now. And have a great day, sluts and gentlemen.